Today our topic is the power of memento mori, remember you will die. This is a phrase from Latin, and it means remember you must die. At first it might sound dark or scary, but it is not about fear. It is about understanding that life is short and that we should use our time wisely. This idea comes from Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life by focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot. Stoics believe that thinking about death is not a bad thing. Instead, it can help us live better, be more grateful, and make better choices. Let me explain why this idea is so powerful and how it can change your life. First, let's talk about why thinking about death is important. Many people avoid thinking about death because it makes them uncomfortable. But when we ignore the fact that life is limited, we often waste time. We procrastinate, we get stuck in bad habits, and we forget what really matters. Memento Mori reminds us that our time is not infinite. It is a wake-up call to stop wasting time and start living with purpose. Imagine if you knew you only had 1 year left to live. Would you spend it watching TV all day or arguing with people over small things? Probably not. You would focus on what truly matters to you, like spending time with loved ones, pursuing your dreams, or helping others. Memento Mori helps us see life this way every day, not just when we face a crisis. Another reason Memento Mori is powerful is that it helps us appreciate what we have. When we remember that life is short, we start to notice the small things that make it beautiful. The sound of birds in the morning, the smile of a friend, or the taste of your favorite food. These things become more special when we realize they won't last forever. Many people take life for granted. They forget to be grateful because they think they have endless time. But when we remember that time is limited, we start to see the beauty in every moment. This is one of the lessons of Stoicism, to enjoy the present and not wait for some perfect future that may never come. Memento Mori also teaches us to let go of things that don't matter. In life, we often worry about small problems or things we can't control. We stress about what people think of us, or we get angry over little things. But when we remember that we will die one day, these problems suddenly seem less important. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control: our actions, our thoughts, and our attitude, and let go of the rest. For example, if someone insults you, you can choose to be upset, or you can choose to ignore it and move on. Memento Mori reminds us that life is too short to waste on things that don't truly matter. It helps us focus on what is important and let go of what is not. Another way Memento Mori can help us is by pushing us to take action. Many people have dreams or goals, but they keep putting them off. They say, "I'll start tomorrow," or "I'll do it when I have more time." But the truth is, tomorrow is not guaranteed. Thinking about death can be a powerful motivator to stop waiting and start doing. If you have a dream, don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today, even if you can only take a small step. The Stoics believe that life is like a river. It keeps moving, and we can't stop it. The only thing we can do is use the time we have wisely. Memento Mori reminds us to stop procrastinating and start living. Now let's talk about how to use Memento Mori in your daily life. One way is to take a few minutes each day to think about death. This doesn't mean you should be sad or scared. Instead, use it as a reminder to live well. Ask yourself, if today were my last day, would I be happy with how I spent it? Am I focusing on what really matters? This simple practice can help you stay focused on your priorities and avoid getting distracted by things that don't matter. Another way to use Memento Mori is to write it down somewhere you will see it often, like on your phone or a piece of paper. Every time you see it, let it remind you to live with purpose and gratitude. Memento Mori also helps us deal with fear and anxiety. Many people are afraid of failure, rejection, or the unknown. But when we remember that life is short, these fears start to lose their power. What's the worst that can happen if you try something new and fail? You will learn from it and move on. What's the worst that can happen if you take a risk? You might regret it, but you will also regret not trying. Memento Mori reminds us that we have nothing to lose by living boldly and authentically. It encourages us to step out of our comfort zone and embrace life fully. Another important lesson from Memento Mori is about relationships. Often, we take the people we love for granted. We think they will always be there, but the truth is, life is unpredictable. Memento Mori reminds us to show love and appreciation to the people in our lives while we still can. Tell your family you love them. Spend time with your friends. Forgive those who have hurt you. Life is too short to hold grudges or wait for the perfect moment to connect with others. The Stoics believed that our relationships are one of the most important parts of life, and we should cherish them while we can. Finally, Memento Mori teaches us to accept death as a natural part of life. In modern society, death is often seen as something to fear or avoid. But the Stoics saw it differently. They believed that death is not something to be afraid of, because it is a part of nature. Just as the sun rises and sets, we are born, and we die. Accepting this fact can bring us peace. When we stop fearing death, we can focus on living fully. We can stop worrying about things we can't control and start enjoying the time we have. In conclusion, Memento Mori is not a sad or scary idea. It is a powerful tool to help us live better. It reminds us that life is short, and we should use our time wisely. It helps us appreciate what we have, let go of what doesn't matter, and take action on our dreams. It teaches us to face our fears, cherish our relationships, and accept death as a natural part of life. So, the next time you feel stuck or distracted, remember Memento Mori. Let it remind you to live with purpose, gratitude, and courage. Life is a gift, and it is up to us to make the most of it. Remember, you will die, but until that day comes, you have the power to live fully and beautifully.